just invite the chairman, National AI Taskforce, Christopher Reckord, to greet you. Let's give him a round of applause.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, parents. I'm a fellow parent. So I told the minister a while ago that the examples that she gave were all the exact same examples I was about to give. So anyway, my name is Christopher Reckord, and I did work for the last year for the minister as chairman of that National AI Task Force that you spoke about. My quick, not story, but yes, I guess a little as a parent, because I was going to talk a little bit about raising digital natives and raising digital natives. I used to be a sound system DJ too, so I understand feedback. I need to move away from the speaker, right? So in raising digital natives, two things happened to me. Very, very similar to what the minister said a while ago. But my wife was kind of nudging me around going into helping with a little bit more homework. I was busy with my day job and and I wasn't doing enough homework helping. So I said, okay, I put together the program. I was not fancy as my friend Nadine, but I put together the program to go and talk to my daughters. So after a few evenings, just kind of saying, okay, giving an idea of what the homeworks you've gotten for the week, give me an idea. So one evening, I decided to challenge her with a math problem. I said, look, when I was going to school, we had to memorize the timetables, right? I don't hear them practicing the memorization or no timetable now at all. So I throw out a challenge in front of her, and I say, could you, I think I even remember the question. I said, multiply 125 by 35, right? It was a relatively hard question. I'm in my daughter's room, right? And my daughter just said, Alexa, 125 by 25. Let me tell you something. As a parent, as someone, I'm in IT for 40 years. That moment, seriously, I pause and I look on her, and she give me the look, right? And I say, her name is Hannah. I say, Hannah, no, out of your head. Dad, everybody has these tools now. Everybody's using these tools. Why you want me to know it out of my head? And I pause, and hold on. I had to come out of the room. I go back to my wife, and I say, honey, you're not going to believe what happened a while ago, right? But when that happened that day, it got me thinking as to what's the future? How am I going to rework and relearn and unlearn all of what I thought was parenting? Because my parents, what I'm saying, beat and teach, right? I don't know what, but I pause and I say, okay, as a digital parent, I need to come up with some stuff, right? So that was one situation. The other situation that happened to me is, I'm going to show you the cover of a book that my cousin sent to me, right? The technology will work for me now. So I have two daughters. My cousin sent this book to me. Oops. Strong Fathers, Strong Daughters. I inhaled it and I read it in literally 3 days. Tears came to my eyes as I read this book because of the types of conversations it was motivating me to have with my daughter about a wide variety of topics, including digital, right? And so some of the case studies that it was talking about in the book, there's this whole concept of this thing, body shaming, right? Where you see them taking all these pictures, but them have to catch it at a certain angle because them have to look super slim. And I am sitting on there, reading this thing on the side now because we try our very best, and luckily, it happens most of the time. We have dinner with the entire family every night, right? So I shared. I said, hey guys, I got this book and I was reading this book, but there's this case study and it bothers me. And I noticed my daughter the eldest daughter got very serious. And I said, darling, what happened? And she said, Dad, you have done that to me, Me? I said, yes. You remember the day when we were having a discussion about BMI, because I need to work on my BMI, right? Because I kind of, when I'm putting my weight, because we use technology, when I put in my weight, it tells me that I'm obese and I need to lose weight. So we're having a discussion about BMI, and then I said, I don't need to work out yours. Something of the sort. And she took that as very negative. And all of a sudden, I realized, so I go back and I check her social media, and I realize that she doesn't post pictures of herself at all in certain angles. And all of a sudden, I realized, oh my, this whole online body shaming situation is real. And then she started to tell me about some of our own family members and some of our friends. And I was like, I sat down there in amazement as to how real. I'm reading these books thinking it's just over there, so it's happening. It's happening in my own house. And I don't realize, right? And the last situation, so with that situation, oh, I had a heart-to-heart. I had an apology. I carry her go out, you know, what you want, my darling? I'm trying to, you see, you hear the arms house? I'm trying to, you know, and I apologize and apologize and apologize as much as I could. A little early on, you know, in their lives, you know, the two daughters, they used to share a room at one point in time. Similar to what Nadine was explaining, similar to what Minister just explained a while ago. I thought I was smart. I thought I was doing all of these various changes with the technology. So I put in 2 different Wi-Fi in the house, you know, and have one powered by Flow and one powered by Digicel. Then I turn off the sun in the night. And so, you know, I think, say, yeah, man, them for them Wi-Fi lock off. One night I hear kind of giggling and laughing. Because things that can't get them up in the morning to go to school. Late every day, right? And I said, but I go check the thing, and you know, I have my high-tech controller, and I look and I say, all of their things turn off. The Wi-Fi is off. What is the giggling going on about, right? So me screech up at the door, and me kind of tap, because girls I have to knock before I go in the door, right? Yes, Dad. And I open the door, and you know, guilty face reach me, and I say, what you guys doing? Nothing. Lie. Right? And I say, no, I heard the giggling. And they're searching now. When I look under the pillow, she have the tablet under the pillow, right? So I say, how are you guys, how's this working? Was that, yeah. I said, Grandma buy me data. I sat down there and I'm like, and I turned to my wife and say, our whole plan just got thwarted. Because I'm going to smile up at Grandma, out at Grandma in the day, and you know, Daddy, can you buy data for? And I say, okay. All of a sudden, the whole plan blew up. Because we can, data is the oil. That data, Wi-Fi connection. And so, folks, I try my absolute very best with all of that kind of stuff to prevent. But what I have to do now, very similar to what Minister just said a while ago, I sit down with them and I have discussions with them about the online safety. And they're relatively conscious because they will come to me and say, Dad, look, I get this message. This looks legitimate. And I say, I love the fact that you come to me about that. And I look on it and say, delete that email immediately. It is not legitimate. So really and truly, wherever you can, there's a lot of online cybersecurity awareness training. Go through those. I even forced them to sit down and watch a movie once. The movie that, Social Network or whatever. They weren't very happy with me, but to show them what can happen when people use social media in the wrong way. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for my very short time here. And before I leave, I will share one line with you that I wrote in the, so myself and my fellow AI task force member right here, Trevor Forrest, we actually, in our recommendation to the ministry, because it's recommendations we write, we don't write the policy, we recommended that, and Trevor reminds me that of every day. Remember, Chris, I know we are write the policy, you know. Our two recommendations, one about introducing AI into education much earlier than it is right now. And other recommendation for short term, like right now, is that all teachers get trained how to use AI in the classroom. Those two are our two recommendations. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.